Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button right down below with the bell so you can get notifications for all the videos that I'm sharing here on this channel. So we are going to dive into your month of March. What do you need to know? How can you best navigate it? What messages do the angels have for you? And so we are going to dive in. We're going to take a look at your overarching theme to get started. And as I just kind of look at this overall spread, you know, I think you're going to be on a journey. I think you're going to be finding yourself a bit in your head, a bit stuck on some things in your head and trying to explore. But there's a lot of freedom that is coming, a lot of liberation that is coming through this process. So really, I want you to look at this as a month of being liberated, of being released. And I think that's a bit of a collective energy for the month of March, but I think that that's going to be incredibly true for you. And the first thing that I want to start with is in the category of the overarching theme. Here we have the balance card reversed. Okay, so what is out of balance in your life? What do you need to get into balance? And I want you to really ask yourself this question, like, what do I really need to do? What do I, how do I need to get my shit together? Where am I not balancing something in my life that is beginning to impact me or my life in a negative way? And I want you to be really honest with yourself about that, because sometimes it's hard to take a look at that. And that's so funny that I said be honest with yourself about that, because we also have here in the same category the be honest with yourself card. Okay, so answer that truthfully. Really take a look at yourself. Sometimes the hardest person to really call out can be ourselves, or there are some things that we would prefer to ignore. Don't ignore them. What do you need to get back into balance? What do you need to do? And so many of the things that bring us back into balance are those things that we don't necessarily feel like doing in that immediate moment, but we know that if we can do them and we can do them consistently, we can continue to day in and day out honor that commitment that we're making to ourselves, that we're going to make some progress, that we're going to feel better, that like for the big picture, it's going to be better for us in our lives. So keep that in mind as you are thinking about that and how you need to bring yourself back into balance. We also have the Father card reversed. Okay, so the Father card reversed, I'm going to just read that to you. It says dictatorial control, abuse of authority. Okay, so it's where in your life is there an authority figure that is misusing their authority, misusing their power? So is that somebody outside of you, or is that within you? Where are you misusing your power? Where are you not acting in a way that's honorable, or in a way that's recognizing that maybe you have power over people? And when we have power over people, with great power comes great responsibility. And so we really do need to be more mindful of the choices that we're making and the way that we're treating people and all of these things. So it might be a matter of being honest with yourself as well about that, and how you need to make some changes to that to be the kind of leader that you would want leading you. So where can you be a better leader? Where can you be a little bit more mindful of your power and how you're using that? That can be at work, that can be in relationships, that can be in your parent-child relationships, anything. So taking a look at that, I think, is going to be really key here in giving you some information about changes that you need to make in your life. Or if this isn't you, who do you need to respond differently to? Who do you need to cut out of your life to make things flow a little bit more smoothly? The next card that we have here is the Ace of Air reversed. Okay, so I do feel like, and this is in the challenges category, I feel like you're not going to feel like you have clear thoughts. You're not going to feel that creative. You're not going to feel that inspired. I feel a little bit stuck in terms of ideas and answers and clarity. And that will come. I feel like this is just like you're kind of meant this month to be a little bit lost, to be a little bit questioning, to have your questions that you are throwing out to the universe not necessarily be immediately answered. We have to let them marinate a little bit. The answers will come. When this card turns around, you're going to find yourself feeling inspired. You're going to find yourself with new ideas. But there's something about this that needs to happen first for you. Okay? And I think part of this is in inspiring you to add something new. This is the gifts category. Here we have the Eight of Earth. This is about going deeper with your learning in some way. So this can be adding a new skill. This can be deepening your skill level with something. This can be actually going back to school. This can be doing deeper personal development. And diving in deeper to something, whether it's learning about yourself, whether it's learning about something that is good for you or for your life. So whatever it is, whatever you're feeling called to do, I feel like you'll recognize these things. I feel like you'll be excited about these things. And this is what you want to focus on this month. You know, when you're feeling cloudy, when you're feeling lost, you know, really focusing on your excitement about whatever this is, and let yourself take opportunities that will allow in new learning for you and enhance your knowledge. That's going to be really key moving forward. So make sure you take those opportunities. The next cards that we have here, these actually popped out together, is in the lessons category. So here we have the Sun card reversed. So I feel like you're going to feel a little disconnected from your light, right? A little disconnected from new ideas. But again, when this energy turns around, brilliant new ideas are absolutely going to be flowing to you. So understand that this pause is necessary for some reason in your life. Don't get too impatient with it. Don't get too angry with it. Just try to flow with it, because if you can try to flow with it, I feel like it's going to help that to unleash those ideas and that clarity of mind sooner, and that joy and optimism and excitement. We also have the Four of Air, which is talking about this pause, right? The Four of Air is all about a pause. Take time to rest or take a vacation, it says. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So this is about letting it marinate, right? Like I talked about. And meditation is a really beautiful way to open yourself up to your intuition, to open yourself up to hearing answers from source, from your guides, from the angels, from God, like whatever it is that you call all of that, you are inviting in that into your experience. And you might not get the answer like, oh, I'm going to meditate and I'm going to come out of meditation with the answer. But when you consistently make the effort to meditate or do something that puts you into a meditative state, you are opening that channel and inviting and allowing those answers to come when you are just doing regular stuff. You know, some of my best intuitive ideas come through when I'm doing things like taking a shower or driving in my car, not when I'm meditating. But when I'm meditating, I am opening the gateway to allow that process to come through. So then we have in the category of the advice section of this reading, the Four of Earth, okay? So Four of Earth is about like, get your money into balance a little bit. Like, where's your money out of balance? Where are you spending too much, holding on to your money too tightly? Where are you not helping others? You know, this can sometimes mean like, watch for opportunities to help others with your money. And, you know, not that we want you to give money away to the point that you can't pay your own bills or something, but at the same time, if you have even just a very little bit to give, sometimes giving that money is a really great way to shift your financial energy. And it's a really great way, by the way, to help you to feel good about yourself, because you feel purposeful. You feel like you're doing something to help. And that can be a really great key to just feeling good about yourself and about your life and about the path that you're on. So don't hold on to your money too tightly, but also don't be like out there throwing money around and spending money that you don't have, because you're going to put yourself into a situation where you're going to have to pay that back later and make it more of an uphill battle later. So look for opportunities to balance your money. Look for people who offer to help with that, to assist with that. I don't mean in the form of necessarily ideas coming in, fast money making ideas. That's not what I mean. I mean people who can help you to get your finances into like a more balanced place, things like that. So the next cards that we have here, the next category that we have here are the what else cards. So what else do you need to know for this month? And then we have the Seven of Air reversed, okay? This is about you feeling really stuck on the merry-go-round, really stuck in a particular way of being, really stuck in a particular way of thinking, and this is really encouragement for you to find a way to get off the ride, to find a way to do it differently. Okay, how have I been handling this whole time? And can I try some different approaches to see if it's going to help me to break this pattern, to break this situation that I'm just feeling so stuck in? And I think that you're going to figure it out because we also pulled the new location card, okay? So this is forward moving momentum. And you may even, if for those of you who are looking to move, you might find yourself moving. This can be moving your home. This can be moving your office. This can be just a movement in terms of your progress in life or any kind of movement. So watch for movement to come in as we are progressing through the month. And the last card that I want to acknowledge is the Vampire card, okay? So I'm going to read it to you because it's Vampire reverse. So the Vampire reverse says, depleting others for your psychic survival, chronically complaining, and codependency. So this can be you, this can be someone else in your life. It's really interesting that coming in with that Father card. So there's definitely a toxic energy that you are putting out, or there's a toxic energy or energies in your life that are kind of depleting you and making you feel small. So you want to make sure that you are aware of what those energies are and figuring out a plan for how you cannot allow this person to feed on you, to be a source of, you know, energy for this person that is simply feeding negativity and fear and all of that stuff. You know, so many of us have had those experiences where we go to have, for example, lunch with somebody and they just dump on us the whole time, and you leave absolutely exhausted. They say, oh my God, I feel so much better. And you leave absolutely exhausted. And so being mindful about how much time and energy you are giving to those people in your life, and what changes you need to make, what boundaries you need to set, so that you are not allowing someone else to deplete you of your life force. And the other piece of that is like, where are you being an energy vampire? You know, where are you impacting other people? Because I feel very much like there's a possibility with all of this air energy that you might be in a more negative place, and you might actually find yourself being more codependent, really relying on other people to carry you. And no one can do this for you but you. No one can accomplish these things for you but you. And you have to come back to like relying on yourself. At the end of the day, it's just you and God. And, you know, like you've got to make it happen for yourself. And so you've got to be really mindful about not being codependent on someone else to make it happen for yourself, or being so reliant on somebody that you need to like vent to or receive support from, that you are absolutely draining them and you are not learning how to support yourself or to calm yourself or to soothe yourself. These are really important skills for us to learn. So if you are finding that you're struggling with that, throw that up to the universe and just say like, please show me the way. Please show me new skills for this. Show me how to get off this merry-go-round that I'm on, this repeating pattern that I'm on. Show me, show me, show me. Keep asking to be shown, and then pay attention. So those are your messages for the month of March. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check me out at discoveryawakening.com. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and I would love to hear from you in comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care, guys.